Hi. Welcome to the Level Unlock Podcast, episode 91.
91 of these things, guys. It's a lot of these.
91.
A lot of podcasts.
That is. We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah,
We've been doing this for a long while. Holy shit.
we do this every week, so it's a year and some change there.
Yeah.
Almost 2
You
years.
ain't wrong. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Yeah, we're what is it? Is it February? Is our year anniversary?
Think so, something like that.
Something along those lines.
If it's not that, it's damn close.
Yeah, that's nuts. It seems, honestly, it seems like just yesterday when we first started.
Yeah.
It honestly does.
Yeah, we've been through quite a bit, guys. A lot of moving.
Yeah, you've been through a lot.
Been a
A
very
lot of moving, a lot of everything.
interesting venture.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, welcome. Let's you know who it is. It's your boys, Nate,
What
Jeff,
do you do?
James. We're here. We're Fleer. We are good to go with another podcast. Who wants to start off with our weeks? Because I did fucking shit. Actually,
Really?
you know what? I'll start with my week. Hey,
Okay.
I played a single game of Rainbow Six Siege, then rage quitted, and then that's all that I've done.
That's
Who
accurate.
wants to go next?
I was there during
Hmm.
it.
Why'd you get so mad at it?
I'm just not. I'm rusty. I'm rusty at it. Very rusty.
Okay.
And I get just demolished this one game, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not.
Yep,
feeling it.
I am not having this
I'm
at
not,
all.
I'm not feeling it. Like, Jeff. You probably know the feeling, Jeff, when you play Overwatch.
Yeah?
You just have like one bad, like really bad game, and you're like, yep, I'm done.
I know how the rest of my night's gonna go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
And
know
it
this
does
will not
involve
change.
this.
What's up, Captain? How you doing, pimpin'?
It does
Chilling in the
not involve
chat.
this.
Would you like to go next, Rotor?
It's been crazy, bro. It has been crazy. A lot of IRL stuff. Went to my buddy's Halloween party, Nate's Cartoon Ninjas, for on Friday. Good time. Hung out. Saw some familiar places. Saw some faces I'd never seen before. That was fun. And then the next day went to a Halloween party out in the middle of nowhere. It was like 3 hours away. It was awesome. It was my sister's dating this dude, and it was at his like family's farm thing they got going on there. It was really dope. Other than the fact that I, in the dark, stepped out of a vehicle and almost broke my ankle. It was hilarious.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have been murdered by like
Right.
the hash slinging slasher could have got you.
Yeah, that would have been the worst. I hate it when that happens. That is the worst.
It is inconvenient.
So with that though, the highlight of the evening though was he proposed to her. He
Aw,
proposed to my sister. Yeah, it was pretty
Aw,
dope,
that's
man.
adorable.
Yeah, it was. It was super
it's
cool.
adorable.
It's like something out of a movie, guys. It really was. It was cool. But it was a fun time. And then, other than that, in the world of gaming, have played a little bit of Overwatch. That's about all I've been doing in the.
Yeah.
A little Phasmophobia. That seems to be the two main games we've been playing.
Yeah, you guys were playing Phasmophobia when I was over at Doug's house.
It is
drinking
fun.
sake.
It's fun.
I still need to play it. I bought
Asthma's
I bought
really
this
good.
I bought this headset just for it.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, you weren't on the last pot. Nate, I bought a thing. You haven't been here for a while.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I can't wait to hear
How
your
about-
week. Can't wait to
How
hear
about
what.
this?
Oh, okay.
How
Nice.
about Turtle Beach Elite Atlas? It was on clearance at Target. That's the only reason I bought it.
Mhm.
Oh, neat.
From $100 down to $30.
Nice. Does it
That's
get
pretty
the
cool.
job done?
The microphone sucks butts, but
Just pull it out. Fuck it.
I
Does it-
can't because I have to plug it into my desktop.
Does it accomplish what you wanted to?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it sounds pretty decent. It's comfy as fuck. I would say it's more comfy than my Sennheisers that I'm wearing right now.
Oh, good.
But the mic I kind of have to scream into.
Why can't you just throw it up and just use the audio and use your normal mic?
Because if
option?
I play Phasmophobia, I would have to unplug my mixer, plug it into my desktop,
Mm,
and it's just too much of a hassle. I'm just I'm just gonna stick with what I know, what's good.
okay, gotcha. Makes
But
sense.
yeah, other than that, I haven't played. Let's see what else have I done. I played quite a bit of the Pokemon Go that has acquired. That has preoccupied a bit of my time running around, catching stuff, doing things. It's fun. The community's pretty great. And then other than that, just working, man. Just working, going to the gym. I mean, no, I went to the gym last week, but not this week. This week, I broke my ankle here.
No,
Clean
you got
off.
it amputated.
Yeah, I got it amputated. Yeah, cut clean off. It was
Cut
intense.
clean off.
Yeah,
Just
so
like that movie Saw.
yeah,
It's just like that movie. Like, what is it? 108, 157 days. Or something like
148 hours.
that.
right.
Sure, 148 hours.
There's
Yeah.
also
Watch
an
that.
arm.
If you watch that backwards, it's a heroic story about a guy missing an arm, finding one and reattaching it to himself.
Just
What?
like the Titanic, you watch that backwards. It's a magical ship that saves everybody.
Yeah.
I like it. That's actually
You look so confused.
I like that. What do you mean? That sounds amazing.
Oh,
I think that's a great idea. I think more movies should be filmed actually that way.
Film backwards.
Yeah.
Backwards.
Why isn't that a thing more often?
I don't know, man. We have to start talking to like Kubrick and shit.
Mm-hmm. We played a little bit of.
Kubrick.
So I was gifted a game last night by our good friend Piff.
Okay. Oh Jesus Christ!
yeah.
What is it?
Mount Your Friends.
Oh, Mount Your Friends is fantastic.
Excuse
It
me?
is ridiculous.
You ever heard of Mount Your Friends?
No.
Nate, what do you think you do in Mount Your
YouTube it
Friends?
now. YouTube
You
it right
fuck your
now.
friends?
You mount you
No, you don't.
are
No, you
you
mount
and your
them.
muscular friends mount each other.
Yeah, it's nothing weird.
Yeah.
It's just.
what's
So
weird
it's
about
all
that?
about
It's
the
just-
step before an orgy.
What do you mean orgy? We are not talking
not
about no
really.
orgy
Yeah, there's
here.
no sexual.
Yeah, there's nothing sexual
What
about
are you
it.
talking about? Mount?
Just look
Like
up
the
a
act of
YouTube
mounting.
video.
Are your friends horses?
No, they're muscular men wearing nothing but banana hammocks.
And your
You
goal
are
is to get to the
absolutely
fucking moon or
fucking lying
something,
to
man.
me. I don't
I'm
want
dead
this in my search
goddamn
history.
serious. Look it up.
Probably fucking borderline pornography.
No.
Dude,
it's
you
not
need to get your
borderline.
head out of the gutter, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not borderline pornography. It's full blown.
Like what's more of a bro moment than just, hanging out with your buds and just
This
mounting them?
100% looks like borderline
It's not.
ragdoll.
It's not. Yeah.
Why is one
Ragdoll's
dude look
appropriate.
like fucking a goat?
That's how you start the
Listen, man,
game.
that's-
You have to
yeah.
mount the goat first.
Yeah, you have to mount the goat
And then
first,
you
and
mount your. Then you stack. And then everybody mounts each other. And the
Yeah.
goal is to mount so many people that you can touch the moon, maybe.
There's jiggle physics.
And there's a lot of jiggle physics.
Oh yeah.
Of fucking course there is.
I mean, it's accurate. It's just
It's science,
it's
man.
yeah, dude.
It's a realistic
not-
depiction
this is
of what
not
would be
something I'll be
necessary, what would
playing.
be needed to mount men one at a time until you've reached. What is the moon? Yeah, isn't that where you're trying to get to? Is that the
I
purpose?
think so. I think so.
And do you know why? Because the moon is
Mount your
made of
friends to the
cream
moon.
cheese.
Would you still eat it?
Would you still eat
Delicious
it?
cream cheese.
All right, that's a thing that exists on the internet.
So, but that's about it. As far as I'm aware, I think I don't know. Something will probably come up while you guys are talking, but I guess that's about it. I've been working on the Discord, on the Splash Green Discord channel like
Oh,
crazy.
there you go. Nice.
Yep. I don't have very much free time to do this stuff anymore, but I'm slow. I'm literally just
That's the
whittling
troubles of
away
being
at
a
it.
working man.
Yeah, I'm just literally whittling away at it. So the Discord, like it's like a big book, and one page of it's over.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
So many more pages to do.
God. Yeah, it's
But-
just take it one page at a time, my guy.
Mhm.
One page at a time.
Oh yeah, AIM helped me fix my truck too.
Nice.
Yep. Dude, it was a axle seal.
Mhm.
Literally had to pull the pumpkin apart. the differential apart just to get to a clip that needed to be undone so that you could pull the shaft out to get to the. Oh, it was crazy, but
Yeah.
it was fun. We got it done. It was easy. So that was my venture for the week. Let me kick the hacky sack over to. I'm curious to see what the Nate James has been up to for the last like 2.5 years.
So
Soto started back in 1996.
you know, 97, my friend.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. Shit.
Well, I lost my foot
That's
too,
close
by the
enough.
way.
It all started the day I was born. Both of my parents failed to show up.
right.
So what I was doing before the last week, I mean, it was just
Oh,
Dude,
a
you
bunch
need
of
to get your
fucking
head out of the
nonsense,
gutter,
but I mean,
my guy.
last week,
Yeah.
I was in Cali, which is why I wasn't on last week's because I was in California.
Even
seeing
though
a good
you were
friend
like,
of mine.
"Hey, man, I want to be in the podcast," and then we were like, "Hey, let's do the podcast," and you're like, "I'm packing."
No, yeah, I mean, so there was that one that was when I had left, and then the one when you're like, "Hey guys, you ready?" I'm like, "Hi, I'm in California."
Yeah.
But yeah, those times. When I went to go see a good buddy of mine, old high school friend that I pretty much grew up with. Stayed at his house. Fucking went on a 5.6 mile hike. That shit was ridiculous. It was I cannot remember the name because it is some super Spanish name. Fuck. I'll tell you what though, it was a hike and a fucking half. Like, you ever hike in the desert when it's 90 degrees? I'll tell you what.
No.
I
Your whole
haven't,
body.
but I'm willing to bet Captain Geach has. I'm
I
willing
mean,
to bet Captain
probably.
Geach has done it a bunch. He says he has, actually. Twice.
So like, yeah,
One
this
time he
hike.
spelt it wrong.
One time he spelled it wrong. So like, man, my body was real. Like, I don't know if you've ever like been hiking, or maybe it's just because of the atmosphere. You've ever been hiking and your hands get puffy?
What's hiking?
Like, so it's
Okay,
really weird,
no,
and it
I-
might just be like the. What are you laughing at?
He said what's hiking.
Oh.
And I was
It might-
muted.
It might just be the
Sorry.
area, but like, it might just be like the fact of how hot and how dry it also is. But like, your hands start to get red and stiff and like puffy, and you just gotta like shake them out because all the blood.
Sure it's not
just, like-
diabetes?
No, because it happened to me and a couple other people that I was with. So like, it happened
Diabetes.
more than just myself.
It doesn't
And it
entirely
hap-
rule out diabetes, though.
Unless we all have diabetes.
Suddenly, it's just onset diabetes from being
Onset
on the mountains.
Sudden diabetes.
Bang. Came from
You gotta be
Wuhan.
careful of that sudden. You
Oh,
gotta be
Jesus Christ.
careful of that sudden diabetes.
Other
Yeah.
than that,
Comes out
We,
of the trees.
It's out of the trees.
we went to quite a few different fucking restaurants, and I'll tell you what, man, San Diego.
Oh, you went
If
to
you
San
are
Diego.
if you are a foodie, San Diego is your fucking place to go because they have some wild food there, and it's so good. There's a burger joint called Hodad's. If you ever get the chance to go to Hodad's, you better go because it is the world's best burger. That is their claim, and I have had it, and I can concur. It is
I don't know, man.
phenomenal.
I don't know, man. Have you ever had McDonald's like double quarter pounder when you're drunk as fuck and it's like 3 a.m?
I mean, yeah,
That's the
done
world's
that.
best burger at that moment.
Pretty sure.
This is like an all-around best burger though, because that's only good if you're super drunk.
You eat food when you're sober?
Yeah, I'm pretty. You ate food like like an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Well, how do you know I'm not drunk?
I mean, you don't seem drunk.
Yeah.
All right. So, other than that, dude, we just did a bunch of different shit in Cali. Like we went
Did you
to
go
a bunch.
to the San Diego Zoo?
No, because I was
tough.
really depressed about it, but like
That's
we just
tough.
couldn't get it in because there was so the weekend it was packed. Like we physically like it would take it was 4.5 hour wait times.
Jeez.
And then we once it hit the weekday, it got to the point that my buddy had to go back to work. So like he got out at 3 and the zoo closes at 6 and there was an hour wait time. And to be able to do that zoo, like the San Diego Zoo is like the third biggest zoo in the absolute world. So like it takes a lot of time to get through and we just didn't have the time for it, so it just didn't work out. Other than that, I was on a plane for the first time. That was neat.
That was the first time on the plane?
Yeah, that was my first time
Wow.
flying. It was fun.
Did you like it?
I like planes.
Yeah, they're not bad.
See,
Planes are objectively a better form of travel than cars and
if-
trains.
If I would have known that would have been your first time on a plane, I would have sent you like a whole bunch of like articles about like, I don't know,
Plane
crashes
crashes and snakes on planes and things on the wings of the plane.
Yeah, there's the monkey on the wing.
It's a really good documentary about the monkey on the wing of the plane.
Yeah, it's called 13
It's
Monkeys.
got John Lithgow in it.
See,
Planes are objectively a better form. Well, I'm glad you didn't do that because you didn't know. So positives.
Positives make you stronger.
I'm trying to think. Like, we just did a lot of like just random adventuring, exploring around. We got electric scooters and fucking zipped around the little downtown.
Oh, I hear
that was
people
a lot of
hate
fun.
those.
You would be
so
on. I could see.
fun.
Look at this guy. This guy looks like the kind of guy that'd be on an
So
electric scooter in fucking California,
So
floating around there with your shiny balls.
Electric scooters are like just littered around, and like you just scan them with the app, and you're like, dude, cool. And then you
scan
pay, like,
you with the app.
15 cents a minute, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then the locals come by and just trash it.
No, dude, tons of people, like everyone does it.
Everyone.
Do they?
All the locals absolutely hate it. Majority of the locals, I should say, absolutely hate it.
From where?
All over the country, all over.
I disagree because a lot of these are like how like people get around because of these, because the fucking blocks in San Diego are massive. I haven't had to. Everyone's.
Well, that's neat. That's neat. So that's how. So that was your main means of getting around, anyways.
But besides the car that we had, but we decided to do the scooters purely because I was like, yo, I want to fucking zip around at 20 miles an hour on a scooter. And then I tried to videotape me doing that, and then I almost fell and ate shit real bad.
Nice.
It's just a good time. Like overall, I definitely recommend San Diego. My trip did get cut short though because my tonsils got inflamed, and I have to get those taken out. Probably I have my consultation next Tuesday. But yeah, that was fucking fun. So I had to go home early, and that sucked because I had 3 more days out there. But it is what it is. Other than that, I played the new Avengers game.
Oh, did you know?
How is it?
I did. I'm having a lot of fun with that game. It's
Are you getting
really,
Destiny flashbacks?
really good. Kind of, because the one bad thing that keeps happening every now and then is it'll fucking error out right as I like. It happened twice. Right as I beat, and I had 3 more days. Like it wasn't like super hard. It was just obsessively annoying to deal with. But like I was like, oh, okay, I'll probably just have to do this checkpoint again. Nope. Put me right back on the helicarrier and was like, hey, you got to go from the beginning before you even get into the mission and go start it all over. And I'm like, fuck, this almost makes me not want to play this game anymore. But yeah, other than that, I've also been playing a lot of FIFA 21. FIFA 21's been a lot of fun. I fucking love FIFA. It's one of the best it's the best goddamn sports game out there. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone can fight me.
Sure.
Everyone.
Sure, I'll fight you later.
All right, bet.
I won't.
Other than that,
I have no idea.
Been playing Phasma with all the boys, and
that game is so funny, dude.
Dude,
that game is so funny, bro. I have a video.
Still need to play it.
I have a video I've recorded that's actually hilarious. I'm gonna cut it up, I think, and post it because I was skimming through it last night and I found a spot and it just, dude, it had me laughing. And I was like, I was there for that. That was funny.
I was there for it.
Yeah. So, but that game is great.
The last thing is, I got my new phone.
Oh yeah.
I am an Apple user. At the end of the day, Apple is my favorite. I think
Apple is bae.
Like everything with Apple is just streamlined. That's why I fuck with it. But I will say, for the next 20 months, I am a Samsung user with the good old Z Fold 2 because we fold in here. I've been fucking with this phone real hard. I like it. I think it's really convenient to be able to just pop your phone open. It's the perfect size tablet. It is a one-handed tablet, and it just works. Fuck off, Bixby. Nobody likes you. It is the best, like best
Hi,
of
this
both
is
worlds.
Bixby. Please
Absolutely.
love me.
And like games on this thing are super fun. The 120 hertz looks beautiful when I'm watching movies. Like you can tell. Like people are like, "Oh, 120 hertz doesn't matter. You can't really tell the difference." The fuck you can't.
It doesn't really matter too much for movies.
I'll tell you what.
They're filmed at
watch-
24p.
Watching
Jesus
explosions.
Christ, that thing is
Michael
crazy
Bay
looking.
movies, when I watched a couple scenes from Transformers, 60K versus 60 hertz versus 120 hertz. It seems smoother. It definitely looks a lot smoother. I don't know. That's just the way, you know.
Does it look alright, man?
What do you mean?
Like when you're watching content, does it fill the whole screen, or does it just like go in the?
Oh, for the most part.
Do you have any
so,
type
like-
of weird boxing because of the shape
I'll
of
tell you
it?
the only
Like
thing
what's
that's
it?
been pissing me off so far
Mhm.
is Snapchat is not optimized for the big screen, and on the outside, it's the aspect ratio isn't optimized, so it like puts a black border around, and it's really weird.
Huh.
It's just
Put
kind
it
of
put it up to the screen again. What is this thing called?
That's kind of how the screen is when you're like
Yeah.
watching, like depending if the video is optimized for it, because some of them actually are. They're optimized for like more of a tablet. But yeah, and it's not bad at all. I really enjoy it. There's no like
Game
blow
Grumps
it up.
animated.
Oh dude, I showed my buddy this earlier. We were under a tunnel when we were walking out of the Pittsburgh Zoo, and
Is
he
that
made
the
a noise.
funny joke?
Yeah, I was like,
Footage. God damn it.
and I screamed, "Funny joke!" And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Do you not know?" "Oh, you have to know." So I showed him. But it's the Galaxy Z Fold 2, Schroeder. But it's I had to wait an extra month to get my phone because I wanted to be fancy and get a blue hinge instead of the normal hinge that comes on the bronze model, which is just a bronze hinge, but I wanted blue. So I had to wait for my thing to get customized. That's a lot of fun. I didn't like the
Okay.
wait, but it was well worth it.
And you like it so far? You don't find it? I don't know how. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I feel about the size of that thing. I mean, that thing is kind of big. It's fucking this big. It's like as big as your hand. Like,
So
could you imagine trying to play Pokemon on that like this? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't see where the problem would be. It's just you do the same thing as you typically do.
Yeah, but I can barely hold the damn note in my hand with one hand. I walk around with my hand like I feel like remember when Xbox first came out? There was all those jokes about you needed finger extensions.
Yep. Good old Duke.
I feel like I need that when I'm even holding my note and I'm trying to like explore the universe with the Pokemon Go and stuff, you know. So imagine holding that one, dude. Look at that thing.
It's pretty easy. I mean, within the same voice, you could just double tap and go into your front screen.
Okay, so that's cool. So it does now. Does the front screen affect it? Actually, with that design, it looks like it's thinner than.
It's perfect for one hand. Like I have not.
That's kind of dope.
I love the fact that everything is doable with one hand. Obviously, it being a little bit taller, sometimes you got to shift, but like you got to shift on 90% of phones nowadays anyway.
Okay.
But no, like the front screen is great for quick replies, just basic scrolling. Then when you actually want to like ingest content or play a game or something of that sort, I go into tablet mode, or I just unfold it and it's still a phone, I guess. I don't like the word tablet mode, but Among Us is a lot of fun on here. Genshin Impact's been really cool.
Oh, you've been playing Genshin Impact?
I've been playing it a little bit. I've been getting back into it because I played it for like 2 or 3 days and it was pretty tight, but I stopped just because I forgot about it. Yeah, I'm very lightly into it.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Do you think that screen's gonna hold up? You think the screen's gonna hold up in a while? Because that
it's rated for 250,000 folds. 250,000 folds is roughly between 40 and 80-ish times a day for about 3.5 years. So it's gonna last the cycle of a phone. Most people don't have a phone longer than about 2 years.
Okay,
so
you can fold the shit out of it quite a few times.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like honestly, like for my like the quick shit I do,
Yeah.
I'm on the front screen. But the only problem I have with using the front screen is the front screen is 60 hertz, and if I want to experience the 120 and really get my 120, I got to go to the inner screen. But it does save on battery life because when you're on the front screen, you're using substantially less because you're using 60 hertz instead of 120. So like, I get it.
Okay.
It gives you kind of best of both options.
All right. Well, you like it so far?
I have been kind of debating if I think I actually might argue that I like AMOLED over OLED, just to get into like a quick little like technical conversation, because I don't think OLED obviously has darker blacks, like at the end of the day, but dude, the colors on AMOLED are fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like you can't beat it.
They're
like,
about as good as an OLED, I would say.
They're better. AMOLED being active matrix and compared to just basic OLED, the colors are slightly brighter, just like how like QLED has brighter colors than OLED.
But I think OLED's more natural looking.
Oh, sure.
So
but
in
like,
my opinion,
so
it's better.
So like if I were to put this on an OLED display, I don't think I would get, I don't know, actually it'll be easier just to do it this way. Like, I don't think you'd be able to truly. I feel like those are almost 3D when you're really looking at them. Like, I'm using it, they're just soap bubbles because I think they're really cool looking. But like when you actually have them here, they're like so vividly there, and it's so pretty. And like I didn't get that same effect when I had my iPhone. Like, I played with them both
technical
side by side.
conversation
Because
but like
I don't think
the color
OLED
I think
obviously
the
has
color is
darker,
way
but
better
like,
on these guys.
and that's always been a thing. Is Samsung's known for their color. Like all their TVs, they have the best color in TV.
They have the best eye retina destroying color. I remember
So,
when
like,
they
if
first came out with the QLEDs, I could not look at them. They hurt my eyes because of how bright they were.
Yeah, dude, they were ridiculously bright.
Sure.
I remember working at Best Buy back when, guys, and we would walk past the TV wall, and back when plasmas was a thing, the whole wall would be just warm. Like, the whole back of the store would just be super, like, 6, 7, 10 degrees warmer back there.
Yeah, you didn't need no heater.
No, you did not.
You had a TV. You had a bunch of TVs. You had a really high electric bill.
Yep. Nowadays,
I like it a lot.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you do, man. I'm glad you do. Seems like a pretty nice looking phone, anyways.
I know you've been hyped for this for a while, and it would have really upset me if it didn't live up to the hype.
And my biggest thing is like a lot of people are like, oh, it's so thick, it's this, it's that. Like, it's after you.
Sorry, my bad.
I recognize the problem with how gaping wide of a fucking hole it was, that it was just open. Stop! I'm doing it. Oh my god. Anyway.
My bad.
I was gonna say the girth of the phone, but that's just worse.
Just keep digging a bigger hole for yourself.
So the phone has, it's like two phones when they're next to each. It is a chunky phone. But like honestly, after you're holding it for like a couple, like 2 or 3 days after you use it, it just feels like you got a slightly larger phone. Like, it doesn't really feel that much bigger. And like honestly, like the single-handed mode for like I said, like when you're doing things on the tablet, like it's honestly super easy to just use one hand. Like even when you're in the normal, it is harder to get like across the screen, obviously, but no, it's a good time. My only concern is the lack of water resistance. But I mean, I don't typically get my phone wet anyway, so I'm not that mad. But I just don't think it's possible to get water resistance yet in a phone that has a hinge.
No.
Yeah, man. I'm still. If you guys think that hinge is gonna be okay, man, I don't know. It sketches me out. I don't like the idea of. I don't like it.
What do you think could go wrong with it?
Just things.
Like, we could take a look at the original Galaxy Fold.
I don't know. I also
that was an entirely different like design. That was 100% different.
I don't know. I also things tend to happen like in my world, like falling down the
More
side of a
points of
mountain,
failure.
getting attacked by a dog,
Yeah.
fucking breaking my ankle. What was the other one that happened? That was big bunkers. Oh, I got body slammed the other day. Like,
Nice. Yeah, I don't think
so,
that
I don't
the
know.
foldable. All right, sweet. So let's thank our wonderful patrons. Thank you, Jeffrey, for contributing to the Lockpick Nation, the Lockpick Guild, whatever we like to call it today. Thank you. We appreciate it. And if you would like to join the Unlock Nation, you can go to patreon.com/levelunlockpodcast. And hey, also, next week, life.org and give me Noodle GG, or take a look at the description of this to donate. It's all going to a good cause. So let's get into some news, shall we? Oh boy, howdy. Okay. Serious time. Professional time now.
Like falling down the
More
side of a
points of
mountain,
failure.
getting
You guys
attacked.
remember a little game called PT that came out a hot minute ago and still hurts me to this day? So, according to Konami has mentioned they've talked about PT, and people have asked them about the it being available for Yep. They asked Konami about it. Will it work on the PlayStation 5? Konami said no. So that sucks.
Like falling down the
More
side of a
points. That really
mountain,
does,
getting
and I don't
attacked
like
by
it. Let me play PT. I don't want to buy a system just for PT, just for a demo. For those who don't remember, PT was the Silent Hill reboot created by Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, starring Norman Reedus, sans the funky fetus. And it was really good. It was probably the best game of like 2014.
Okay.
It's really good. It's just a damn shame you can't play it anymore.
That is unfortunate.
Speaking of Kojima, he's working on a new game. So Kojima Productions confirmed, this is a tweet that they made, confirms a new project in development and is looking to hire best-in-class talent to work in our Tokyo studio. For more information on openings and requirements, please visit our website. Blah, 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 blah. So, who knows? Who knows what the madman's going to create this time? People have been having trouble with Ubisoft because Ubisoft announced Ubisoft Connect. So Ubisoft Connect is their new like cross-platform gaming ecosystem where you can earn rewards and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's cool. They announced a new thing. They're pushing more towards things like crossplay and cross-platform progression. Games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Immortals Phoenix Rising, and Riders Republic, you can carry over from one platform to another. You just need to link your Ubisoft account on those platforms. You can transfer over your progress. And cross progression's already enabled in Hyperscape. So that's pretty cool. First Fire Emblem. There's a game called Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. It is the first Fire Emblem game that came out in the original Famicom back in the long years of long ago. I forget when that came out, but it came out a long time ago. It stars Marth. That's where Marth came from. It's coming finally to the United States for the first time ever in official capacity. It is going to be on the Nintendo Switch for a limited time, starting December 4th for $6. So that's cool. I don't like that for a limited time bullshit, but you know. This one I titled Man Says Some Shit. So Google Stadia, this is from 9 to 5 Google. Gamers condemn a Google Stadia Montreal creative director for saying streamers should be paying publishers. Who was it?
It doesn't make any sense at all.
Alex Hutchinson, the Montreal studio creative director of Stadia Games and Entertainment, hired as a part of Stadia's acquisition of Typhoon Studios, tweeted out, quote, streamers worried about getting their content pulled because they use music they didn't pay for should be more worried about the fact that they're streaming games they didn't pay for as well. It's all gone as soon as publishers decide to enforce it. The real truth is that streamers should be paying the developers and publishers of the games they stream. They should buy a license like any real business and paying for the content they use. End quote.
That's insane.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that seems.
Everyone shit on this man. Everyone and their mother.
That may have been one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Yeah. Oh, people fucking hated him. Who was it? Jacksepticeye. Just straight murdered him on Twitter. Because Typhoon Studios made Journey to the Savage Planet. And he's using as his banner art on Twitter a commission that Jack did. No, a fan art for Jack's videos of Journey to the Savage Planet. Not, asking the creator of the fan art. Alex Hutchinson did not ask the creator of the art their permission to use it or give him credit or none of that shit. So, straight murder on the chat.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there was a game that came out earlier this year. This is a little game, not many people know about it. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I really wish Walker was in this, because I would have be interesting to hear his thoughts on this. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake is getting issues, or getting something. It's getting its first patch.
Okay.
So, was it like 7 months, 8 months in? It's finally getting its first patch?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So, patch 1.01 is all it does is fix minor issues.
There's nothing like that was even like referenced as fixing?
Nope.
That
Nope.
seems like a pointless patch.
Yeah, various bug fixes. That's it.
Ugh.
That's all it is. Various bug
Okay.
fixes. And one of the things it is not changing is the abnormally low res textures of some doors. Some of the doors in the game are really low textured, low res. It's hilarious, and that's not getting changed. So that's cool. Speaking of another patch, The Last of Us Remastered got a patch. The game that came out in 2014. Patch 1.11 made it. This is from reported by Kotaku. Patch 1.11 made it so, quote, loading screens are basically non-existent on PS4. Speedrunner Anthony Calabrese said that it shaved nearly 18 seconds off of the David fight in the game, one of the boss fights, and appears to work for both SSD and HDD.
HDD.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's probably to get it ready for the PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, it's nice to see companies patching games a lot. Apparently, it has been reduced by over 70% load times.
Damn.
That's pretty
So
cool.
that's huge.
That's pretty tense.
Game Pass is getting some new Vidya games on it. So
What new video games is Game Pass getting?
we have Carto coming to console and PC on October 27th. Day of the Tentacle Remastered coming to console and PC on October 29th, just in time for Halloween. Five Nights at Freddy's coming to Android, console, and PC on October 29th. Full Throttle Remastered coming to console and PC on October 29th. Grim Fandango Remastered coming for console and PC on the 29th. PUBG coming for Android on the 29th. Scourgebringer coming to Android on the 29th. Unruly Heroes coming for Android console and PC on the 29th. Celeste coming to Android console and PC on November 5th. Comanche coming to PC on November 5th. Deep Rock Galaxy coming to Android console and PC on November 5th. East Shade coming to Android console and PC on November 5th. Knights and Bikes coming to console and PC on November 5th. And Ark Survival Evolved Explorers Edition coming to Android console and PC on November 17th. Now, Jeff, is the
you like your Ark.
abnormally you like your Ark. Imagine being able to play Ark on your phone.
Nope.
That's cool.
No.
Yeah, you could do it. You can do it on November 17th. You could do it.
The question isn't whether you should or whether you can. It's just you should not.
Exactly.
You should do this thing that you're saying and describing. I would go with a no on that one. No.
Has science gone too far?
Science has gone too far. I mean, I understand life finds a way, but come on, man. That's too much. It's too much.
All right. So there's a game coming out called Destruction All Stars. It was set to be a launch title for the PlayStation 5. Guess what? It's not anymore.
There it is.
They moved the game's release from November 20th to, does it give me an exact date here on blog.playstation? No, February of 2021. So, hey, that's fine. And also, it looks like, too, it will be included for 2 months in PlayStation Plus for no additional cost. So if you have PlayStation Plus and a PlayStation 5, you'll get Destruction All-Stars for 2 months. Neato. Another game that came out earlier this year that's getting an update is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You remember that video game that I played and Walker played?
Yeah, that you guys loved. What do you mean you didn't like it? You were raving about how much you enjoyed that game. How it gave a purpose and meaning to your life.
Sure. So it adds, take a wild shot in the dark about what this action RPG set in the Dragon Ball universe is adding with the latest patch. Fucking take a shot in the dark. It's adding a completely new game mode.
Amiibos.
PvP?
No. And no. It's adding a card battle mode.
That's dumb.
So
it's clearly what it was missing.
Yeah, you can make decks and you can do PV. Well, I mean, you can do PvP, so I guess that's kind of right, Nate. But it's coming October 22nd as a part of a free update. The new mode will be also playable online, so you can challenge Dragon Ball fans worldwide in casual or ranked or even monthly tournaments. So yeah,
fighting. Let me fight people.
Yeah, see, no, it's not that good. The fighting engine isn't even that good. So, one news that made me really sad, because we can't. It's 2020. We got to have even more sadness. There's a game coming out that I was super excited for called Persona 5 Scramble. It's a Musou game by Tecmo Koei, but also Persona 5, and I really like Persona 5. Well, according to Tecmo Koei, they might have scrapped the Western release for it. This is from Niche Gamer. They say Persona 5 Scramble: The Phantom Strikers is no longer happening as developer Tecmo or Koei Tecmo has quietly shuffled the release out of their upcoming plans. So the only way to play it is to buy the Japanese version that came out in June. So that fucking sucks, and I don't like that. I want to play my more Joker. Hey, you know what else is sad about 2020?
What?
Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, I got pushed back.
You guys remember when Cyberpunk was like, "Don't worry, guys, we're gonna delay it one last time, and it's never going to happen. We're not delaying it anymore."
I don't even care.
This
that
is
they
just a
delayed it.
one-time thing.
If they felt they needed to delay a game, that's fine.
I think it's just becoming a meme right now. So, this is the press release from the Cyberpunk Twitter account. Hey everyone, today we've decided to move the release date of Cyberpunk 2077 by 21 days. The new release date is December 10th. Most likely, there are many emotions and questions in your head. So first and foremost, please accept our humble apologies. The biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen, and PC at the same time, which requires us to prepare and test 9 versions of it. Xbox One/X compatibility on the Series X and X, PS4 and PS4 Pro compatibility, or PS4 and PS4 Pro compatibility on PS5, PC, Stadia, while working from home. Since Cyberpunk 2077 evolves towards almost being a next-gen title somewhere along the way, we need to make sure everything works well and every version runs smoothly. We're aware it might seem unrealistic when some say 21 days can make the difference in such a massive and complex game, but they really do. Some of you might be wondering what those words mean, but in light of us saying we've achieved Gold Master some time ago, passing certification or going gold means the game is ready, can be completed, and has all the content in it. But it doesn't mean we stop working from it or raising the quality bar. On the contrary, this is the time where many improvements are being made, which will be distributed via a day 0 patch. This is the time period we've undercalculated. We feel we have an amazing game on our hands and are willing to make every decision, even the hardest one, if it ultimately leads to you getting a video game you'll fall in love with. Yours, Adam Badowski, and Marcin. Not gonna pronounce that last name.
So that seems entirely fair.
Yeah, hey, I don't care. I mean, a lot of people are butthurt because it's people who are like, I took off work for this game.
Sounds like a you problem.
Does sound like a you problem. All right, so that's all the news that I have, and then I have a list which we can get to at the end. Nate, do you have anything?
I personally don't currently have. I mean, I guess. So iPhone 12's launched.
Sure.
That's fun. Their iPhones, guys, they're square this time.
They look like the 5.
Yeah, they have a futuristic retro design, as to where they took the same idea from the 4 and the 5 and they slammed down the sides. Everything's all. This is not even. You can't even consider this this is legitimately a slab. It stops dead at every corner. It doesn't wrap around. It doesn't have any sort of like smoothness to it. It's all rigid. It's all blocky. So here's my thing. Like I said, I'm an Apple user. I ended up with the Samsung because Apple decided to bore the fuck out of me this year. I love the design. The design's beautiful. It looks like a great phone. However, also iOS 14 gave you the ability to customize more things. That's super cool too. That was fun to play with. I've been playing with it for the past almost a year because I was in beta. It's a good time. It is. And the phone works really well, super smooth, super pretty to look at, really high quality product. However, as someone who has been working at Best Buy for 2.5 years, and these guys know as well, but
it's only been 2.5 years
for me. Yeah.
Holy shit! It feels like longer.
This coming April is going to be 3 years.
God. In about 2 weeks is going to be my 5-year.
Jesus Christ.
And then Jeff's looking there. He's like, "Yeah, I'm done with that place. I spent way too much of my life there."
God bless him.
I'm done. But my biggest thing is, I don't think the internals are where they need to be for a 2020 phone. Obviously, the A14 chip's great. It's fine. It works really well. It's one of the best chips on the market. Apple will scream it's the best thing in the world, and it's great. It is. It's nice. And once again, I mind you, me pushing all this off is still coming from an Apple fan. They're just not fucking doing anything interesting anymore. The last time I was intrigued by an iPhone was the move from the 7 to the 10. the 7 and the 10, that was obviously a drastic difference. Like it was some new. It felt like a new product. It felt like you're getting a new. Feel like you're getting a new kind of phone. And like that's what I'm kind of waiting for again. Sure, you have the body style changed a little bit, but until they change the screen style, like it's 2020. We have, mind you, the Face ID in all of Samsung's, all of Androids in general, are fucking garbage compared to Apple's. Like it's just not as good. That's factual. It's not as fast. It's not as quick. I will say my fucking Touch ID again. I forgot how nice this shit was, and like I'm in my phone in less time than I would be waiting for my iPhone. But I don't think that the notch should be anywhere near as big. I would like for them to shrink that down, give us 120 hertz, beef up the nits, beef up that battery a little bit because I don't think the battery is nice enough. It's just, I think it's kind of the same thing. It's all basically the same phone as the 11, or the 11 Pro and the 12 Pro are basically the same thing. Besides, there's a LiDAR sensor and it's square, and the chip's a little bit faster. Other than that, it's still your run of the mill iPhone. And that's just kind of what Apple does. They don't do anything new. I think they're too set with complacency, and that's fine. It is what it is. The new HomePod's coming out, which is super neat. The new HomePod looks really good. Actually, might get one of those myself, just purely because I like Siri over every other voice assistant. Google is solid, but like
Guys, real quick. Breaking news. Breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers just won the World Series. First time since 1988.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a Dodgers.
Yeah. The LA Dodgers? The Dodge Dog?
I thought Brooklyn had Dodgers.
Oh my God, the Dodgers haven't been in Brooklyn since the 30s, my guy.
Hey, I just watched 42 the other day. That's all. That's where my knowledge stays at for baseball. I watched 42 again.
Probably not. That's a good movie.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a phenomenal movie.
Fucker said LA is winning all the chips this year. Is what it seems.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of my end with the Apple stuff anyway. It's just like, it's a new iPhone, guys. Go get the same thing you've been buying.
57 is when they left
Square
Brooklyn.
this time. Oh, nice. That's
1957.
Solid. Okay. Shit. I really haven't paid attention to baseball too much. Oof. But yeah, that's all I really got.
Fucking commie. Okay. Jeff, do you have anything?
Nothing really. I know that today is supposed to be the day that Grounded is supposed to, get its update.
Oh my God, I completely forgot that game even existed.
Yep, that's supposed to be a thing. But other than that, no, I don't really have anything to report on too much.
Okay. No worries. Well, hey, maybe you can sprinkle in some thoughts of the 25 best horror games to play on Halloween 2020.
Oh my goodness.
It's spooky time, baby.
I got a couple
it's
of them
almost
in
time
mind.
for it. This is from GameSpot, so let's see how good it is. All right, hey, let's take a look. We have Amnesia Rebirth for PS4 and PC. Phasmophobia on PC.
That game's great. Everyone play it.
World of Horror, Xbox One and PC. Nate, you'd probably like World of Horror.
Okay.
It's on Game Pass, and it's heavily inspired by
HP?
Junji Itoy.
Ooh, okay.
Stuff. Yeah, like that kind of like horror. Carry on for the Switch, PC, Xbox, and Mac.
Carry on.
Resident Evil 3 remake. I was like, why Resident Evil 3? Okay. Yeah, for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, it's all right. Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope, that can go fuck itself. Layers of Fear for PS4, Switch, Xbox One, and PC. Resident Evil 2 Remake, hell yeah, that game is fantastic for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Until Dawn, that game is unbelievably good for PS4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Red Dead Redemption, A Dead Nightmare for Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PS3. That is one of the best.
Love that game.
That is one of the best DLCs for any game ever. Fight me on it.
That DLC was good enough to be put into its own disc.
That game is good enough to be better than the original game, which was already fantastic.
Ooh.
Amnesia Collection for PS4, Switch, Xbox One, and PC. Metro Exodus for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Stadia. Little Nightmares is on here. Hey, there you go, Jeff.
It's a good
PS4,
one.
Switch, Xbox, and PC. Good old Silent Hill 2. Why does it say Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PS3? Don't play those versions. Play the PS2 version. Don't. For the love of God. Don't. Don't. Play it on PS2. Fucking emulate it, my guy. Outlast. PS4, Switch, Xbox One, PC, and Mac. Outlast was alright. Good old Dead Space. I'm more of a fan of Dead Space 2, personally, but Dead Space 1 was great. Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. Whatever the hell Double Daggers is for PC, Linux, and Mac. Oh, it's like a Doom clone almost. Hey, Slender the Arrival. You remember Slenderman?
I do.
PS4, Switch, Xbox One, PC, Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, and Mac. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. That game is really good. PS4, Xbox, and PC. Oh my god! They have Condemned Criminal Origin on this list. Do any of you remember Condemned?
I know of it.
It sounds
I've never
super
actually got
familiar.
to play it.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was either a launch title or launch window game for the 360. It was made by Sega,
Okay.
or published by Sega, and it was about like you were this. No, it was a launch title. You were this detective that had to discover like who the serial killer was, and the cool thing about the game was that it was well, it was all in first person, of course, but you can take stuff from the environment and use it as a weapon. So like you could take pipes from the walls and like 2x4s from the walls and use it as weapons against people. And it was so cool because there hasn't been a game out there that makes the weapons have the same kind of weight that this game has. Like everything has some substantial weight to the swings, and it's all different. And also, there was a bug in it where there was a achievement for it where you could not shoot a gun at all in the game. And if you shoot a gun at all through your playthrough, you fuck up that achievement forever. Like you have to create a new Xbox account.
Oh my god!
To get the, yeah, it was
little
a huge bug that
excessive.
they never fixed. Yeah, but play Condemned Criminal Origins. It's fantastic. It's also super spoopy. Speaking of super spoopy, Alien Isolation. Jeff,
That's
you know
up there.
this game
Yes,
pretty
that's
well.
that's up there very high on my list of spoopies.
PS4, Switch, Xbox One, PC, Xbox 360, PS3, and Mac. Good old Doki Doki Literature Club for PC, Mac, and Linux. It's a fucking visual novel where people kill themselves. That's cool. Resident Evil remake, one of the best remakes ever. Out for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC, PS3, Xbox 360, and GameCube, so you have literally no reason not to play it. Oh,
Fair?
hell yeah. Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem. Do y'all know this game?
No.
So it's a game made
Wait,
by the
that's
company...
the PlayStation. That's a GameCube game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
do
was
know
made
that
by
game.
Silicon Knights. So it's about this one girl who went to, I think it was like her grandfather's mansion, and like weird shit happens, and she has to go through like take the kind of. All right, so you know how Assassin's Creed, where the boy from current time uses a thing to make him go into the memories of his ancestors throughout time.
So Desmond uses the Animus to go back in time.
Sure. Those are words that I knew. Basically, it's the same thing, except this one's spooky. You have a sanity meter, and if your sanity meter gets too low, weird things start happening, like, ooh, my TV turned off. It really didn't. Ooh, it says my memory card isn't plugged in. Ooh, my controller stopped working. My controls are inverted. Oh, the volume on the TV is going up. It was really neat for the time. It's pretty good. It's hard to find because it didn't sell well at first, but it's really good.
They could redo that game.
Yeah. They wanted to make a sequel or spiritual successor. It was on Kickstarter, but it failed. It didn't meet funding. Next is Five Nights at Freddy's for PS4, Switch, Xbox One, PC, Android, iOS. Sure.
That
And
game
that was
in the
it.
right setting, it can get a little spooky.
And that's it. Those are the 25 games you should play for Halloween.
That was 25.
That was 25.
Jesus.
Yeah, we just kind of sped through them because I mean,
Yeah.
like, we know Dead Space.
Mm-hmm.
We know Silent Hill 2. I've probably written. You could probably take clips of me on the podcast talking about Silent Hill 2 and make a hour-long lecture on YouTube.
Pretty much.
Well, the question is, what games weren't on there that should have been?
Silent Hill 1.
Okay.
Blair Witch.
Okay. I didn't play Blair Witch.
The Courage the Cowardly Dog fan game. Return the slab.
Return the slab.
It's actually a super fun game.
Blair should definitely be on there. That was a good ass game.
What else? There's another sketch.
I mean, they kind of hit a lot of like good notes to it.
Mm-hmm.
Resident Evil 4, I think should have been on there, but that's not really horror. That's more just action. Dead Space 2. Dead Space 2 should have been on there. I think Dead Space 2 is better than 1, but to each their own. It's interchangeable. Yeah. No. That's not really a horror game. I was going to say Deadly Premonition, but that's not really a horror game. It's sort of a horror game.
Right. I know. I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, I'm currently like
Earthworms.
racking my brain.
Earthworm. That is a fun little point and click horror game that I streamed at twitch.tv/.
I know as soon as we're done with the segment, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, there's that game and that game and that other game was terrifying.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's how it always goes.
Yeah. Oh no, they had Until Dawn on there.
What about Man and Medan?
Eat a fucking dick.
Whoa. Well, you heard him.
Do you still want to borrow that?
I do want to give that a shot.
All right, congratulations.
There you
Swing
go.
on over sometime. I'll let you borrow Man and Medan.
All right.
Oh, I also need to
Mission
give you Rocket Arena
accomplished.
too.
Evil Within, was that on there?
Evil Within 2, yeah.
That should have been on there for sure.
That should have been. Yeah, I guess it's more action though, but there's
I
such a
think
fine line nowadays.
Also, I would argue Soma should be on there because that game was pretty, like, at least in the indie community, it was a really big psychological horror game.
Yeah, I feel like that had more of a following than Amnesia did.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I'm just a guy that sits in front of a microphone every week.
Talks
about video games. What do I know?
Alan Wake. I don't know if anyone's actually going to remember Alan Wake too much, but that was
a lot of people remember Alan Wake.
That was a good horror game.
I've never played it, so I couldn't really say. But would you? Everything that I've seen, is it really
so like
a horror game?
The thing is, like, it's not outright a horror game, but there's shit that goes on that if you like pick it apart and kind of like think about it, it's kind of chilling.
Okay.
I think it's like more of like boo. Like that's kind of what they're looking at.
You got scared.
Hey, I just got a message, an email from Amazon about Cyberpunk getting delayed.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Thanks, Amazon. Oh, by the way, Watch Dogs comes out soon.
Legion does come out soon? I fucking hope so, because I want
Thursday
so bad. No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I took a screenshot of my pre-order because I got the message saying that it was shipped today from Amazon, and I pre-ordered that game October 10th of 2019.
Nice.
Almost a year ago.
It's October 10th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over a year ago.
Yeah, over a year ago.
That's wild. That's kind of how it was when I originally pre-ordered Red Dead Redemption 2. That's exactly how it was for me. That game didn't come out for like a fucking year until it was supposed to.
There you go. That should have been on there. Red Dead Redemption 2, you'll fear your life because of how mundane the game is.
I'm telling you, if they fixed the fucking horse shit, the game would be so much more fun.
Like, get rid of the testicles that, someone fucking killed themselves a little bit over.
I shouldn't have
Programming
to
the
brush my video
testicles,
game horse.
the testicles slowly shrinking and, growing because of the weather.
I agree.
Someone probably took like
I'm glad
5
you
years
guys
off
got
their
a-
life making that stuff because of the crunch.
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, pays the bills.
What else we got,
Mhm.
boys?
I mean, that's all that I have.
That's all that I have.
Well, I mean, we can have a little quick discussion on whether GTA 6 is actually ever going to get released, or is the PS6 going to launch with GTA 5?
What's gonna launch with GTA 5 as
Oh.
as a
As per usual.
yes, but it's gonna be a little different because it's gonna be a monthly charge for it.
Something I saw that I want to bring up because everyone. First of all, James just hates Skyrim and hates Bethesda.
I do.
But something that I thought, because you said the GTA 5, because they've released that for every console consistently. Same thing with Skyrim.
What are we getting Skyrim for?
How
PS5
many
and
times are
Series
they
X?
going to release Skyrim? And Todd Howard's words specifically were, if you want us to stop releasing Skyrim, stop buying Skyrim.
Exactly.
It's not their fault. They're taking advantage of the people who keep buying Skyrim. I think Todd Howard's kind of a genius at this point because everyone else is like, I'll buy another copy, sure. Like, come on. Come on.
I bought Skyrim at least 18 times. I can buy it again.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Are you getting new content? No.
You're getting an HD texture pack that breaks the game even more.
It was great though, because there was a tweet that I saw the other day. He's like, honestly, if you just want us to stop releasing Skyrim, just stop buying it. And I was like, that's like the most accurate thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you're not wrong.
That's the same thing with fucking GTA 5. Is like, to be fair, GTA 5's multiplayer is the only thing that keeps that game going. And
is their multiplayer actually good, or is it? Because there's two different types of multiplayer. There's the multiplayer on their servers, and then there's the multiplayer on 5M servers like ours is.
So I'll tell you what, the multiplayer on their servers is way more stable. It actually works 99% of the time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, good for them for keeping the updates for it,
Yeah, I played on GTA 5 multiplayer. I played from release on the PS3 all the way up until, like, realistically, I still play now, but like I haven't had a group of people to play with on my PlayStation because I play on PC now. But like, it held up through the years flawlessly and without losing any actual interest. It was like, I just don't want to play GTA today. It's not like, no, multiplayer's just not fun anymore. It's like every time I hop on, I'm having a great fucking time. Like, the game is kept up, and like a new stuff pops out enough, even if it's just cosmetics that you have to grind for or new missions. Like, there's always something.
Right.
It's just really great.
I just
it's
love
timeless.
I love how the PlayStation 2 had 3 Grand Theft Auto games, and Grand Theft Auto 5 has been on 3 PlayStations.
Has 3 PlayStations. Yeah, I saw that.
Let me tell you, GTA 6 better be fucking unbelievable.
Better be the best goddamn game I've ever fucking played.
Yeah,
it better
be
look like I'm watching a movie.
It better be just like monumental, like achievements in all forms of art.
Oh, absolutely. This better get a fucking reward specifically named for it, just like got awarded.
It's better win a BAFTA award.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, should we get on to releases?
Sure.
Hey, let's get on to releases.
Releases.
So it came out today. We had Unrailed for the Xbox One, The Blue Coats North and South out for the PS4 and Switch, Dungreed out for the Switch and PS4, Trails of Cold Steel 4 out for PS4, Star Wars Racer, hell yeah, my guy, loves Star Wars Racer, out for the Xbox One. Wonderling out for the Xbox One. Carto out for the Switch and PS4. Oddworld New and Tasty out for the Switch. Ghost Runner out for PC and PS4. Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid saga continues out for PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. And Stories Untold for the Xbox One and PS4 all came out today. Now, tomorrow, we have Star 99 for Linux, Xbox One, and PC. Oceanhorn 2, Knights of the Lost Realm for Android, iOS, PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox One. Then we have Agos, A Game of Space. Oh, hey, that's the name of it. For coming out for PC on the 28th. Cthulhu Saves Christmas coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Did you all ever play that game on like Xbox Live Arcade back on the 360?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a
I don't believe
really
so.
good JRPG. It's a
Okay.
really good JRPG. I would highly recommend it. And Transient coming out for the PC on the 28th. Then this goes until the 2nd, by the way, of November. God,
Okay.
can you believe it? Next month, like the next podcast, we're in November.
That is true. It's true.
Oh,
So on the
boy.
29th, we have Full Throttle Remastered coming out for the Xbox One, Grim Fandango Remastered coming out for the Xbox One, Zhuan Yun Sword 7 coming out for PC on the 29th, Pacer coming out for Xbox One and PS4, Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted coming out for the Xbox One, Watch Dogs Legions coming out for everything. Well, by everything, I mean PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Crimson Clover World Explosion coming out for the Nintendo Switch on the 29th. Yuppie Psycho coming out for the Nintendo Switch.
Yuppie
And-
Psycho.
Yeah,
That
Yuppie
sounds
Psycho.
lit.
Let me read the synopsis in this one. Join Brian Pasternak, a young man with no future in a dystopian 90s society, on his first day at one of the world's largest companies, Sintra Corp. Uncertain, unprepared, and massively underqualified, will Pasternak have what it takes to shine in Sintra Corp's hierarchy? It all depends on how he performs on his first assignment, and whether he survives it. During his unconventional employee orientation, Pasternak discovers that what his new job really entails: hunting a witch whose power made the success of the corporation possible in the first place, but who now seems to have returned to torment its employees. Brian will meet all kinds of odd characters, escape from terrible creatures, and unravel the hidden secrets of Sintra Corp's dark past. It's coming out for Linux, Mac, PC, PS4, Switch, and Xbox. Then also on the 29th, we have Day of the Tentacle Remastered. Then on the 30th, we have Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope. Angry Video Game Nerd 1 and 2 Deluxe coming out for the... Oh, Little Hope comes out for the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Angry Video Game Nerd 1 and 2 Deluxe coming out for the Switch and PC. Legends of Ethereal coming out for Switch and PS4 on the 30th. Umihara Kawase Bazooka coming out for PS4 and Switch on the 30th. Sweet Witches coming out for the Xbox One. Umihara Kawase Fresh coming out for the PS4 on the 30th. Mad Rat Dead coming out for PS4 and Switch. Oh, I was actually interested in that game. I might pick it up. That seems pretty fun. Clea coming out for the Nintendo Switch on the 30th. Pikmin 3 Deluxe coming out for the Nintendo Switch. Cube Raiders coming out for PC and Xbox One on the 30th. Visage coming out for PS4 and Xbox One on the 30th. What the fuck is this? Family Mysteries 2
Family.
Echoes of Tomorrow coming out for Linux, Mac, PC, and Xbox One. Then on 31st, on Halloween, we have Auto Chess coming out for PS4. Case 2 Animatronic Survival coming out for the Xbox One. I wonder what that game is like. Cthulhu Book of the Ancients coming out for PC. And Dusk coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And then it has October, which I don't think Book of Travels isn't coming. I don't think that's coming out for the PC in October. Hardcore Mecha, I don't think it's coming out for the Switch in October. Maid of Scare I don't think it's coming out for the Switch in October. And maybe Diablo 3 Season 22 might start in October. Who knows? Then that's it. That's all we got.
Roger that.
Yeah, next thing is next. What the fuck is Autobahn Police Simulator 2?
Sounds like things go really
It's
fast.
coming out for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Start your even more exciting career as law enforcement on Europe's fastest road now with
That
the
sounds
successor to the
awesome.
popular Autobahn Police Simulator. For the first time in Autobahn Police Simulator 2, you can use the character creator to customize your own in-game character.
That sounds great.
A little sneak peek that comes out on the 4th. It's a little sneak peek for our next Oh shit. Yakuza 7 comes out on the 10th.
Well, James will disappear.
Oh my god, do I play Oh, I have 2 days to beat Yakuza 7.
Oh, what, before the PlayStation comes out?
Yeah, I have 2 days to beat Yakuza 7. God damn it. God damn it.
Better not come into work there, bud. You
God
better
damn
finish
it.
that game.
I gotta beat Yakuza. I gotta beat the Koozies. Fuck me.
I'm sure they'll eventually release it on the 5.
Yeah, they will. One of these days, eventually. Who knows if I'll get the free upgrade to it. Oh my god, I just realized. I have to buy the digital deluxe edition of the game, too. Fuck!
Oof.
Son of a bitch. I need those extra karaoke songs, god damn it.
My god, you and fucking karaoke with that game.
God, it's fucking great. Like that and Virtual Fighter. Like what else do you want me to do? Like
I don't know.
just
the
do karaoke and play fuck that. I got Yakuza well, no, I got Virtual Fighter and karaoke.
storyline?
Like what more could you ask for in a video game?
Bowl of turkey for a turkey.
Yeah, I could get Nugget.
Nugget, good old Nugget.
Good old Nug. All right, hey, that sounds like a podcast to me.
It does indeed.
Now that it's starting to go off the rails, we know it's time for a podcast.
Yeah.
I guess since I started, I can go first with my week. What's coming up? What's coming out? I don't know. I don't know, man. Who knows?
Same fucking boat, dude. I have no.
If I play a video game sometime before the 6th and 7th when I do my 24-hour charity stream for Extra Life Foundation, benefiting the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, you can watch that at twitch.tv/JimmyNoodlesGG, and you can donate at extra-life.org/participants/Jimmy Noodles, or you could just search up on the search bar there, Jimmy Noodles. Yeah. Who knows if I'll play something else before then. I might just mentally prepare myself for... Dude, 24 hours is a long goddamn time.
That is.
24 hours is a long time to be playing video games and opening
yeah,
Pokemon
that is a
cards.
super long time.
Because I'm also going to be opening up Pokemon cards too throughout. Like I'm gonna devote some segments. I'm gonna probably throw like I don't know, maybe $75 into Pokemon cards. That'd be fun, right? You guys,
Sure,
that sounds interesting, sure, right?
I mean,
Please
that's
tell
what's
me that-
taking over YouTube right now. So
Please
yeah.
please tell me that I'm making a good decision.
Honestly, dude, there's tons of people that are currently like doing Pokemon cards, so fucking send it.
Okay, all right. And then if you want to watch me, well, I haven't really uploaded anything on YouTube recently, but when I do upload stuff on YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/JimmyNoodlesGaming, and to find out what I am doing and memes I retweet, you can go to Twitter at JimmyNoodlesGG. Jeff, on to you.
Yeah. So, not entirely certain what I'm going to be doing this week. Overwatch, most likely on Thursday. Tomorrow, I was thinking about maybe doing something a little different. Stay tuned for that. Something for Halloween. I think I'm gonna. Well, I'm just gonna tell you. I think I might do that. The Courage the Coward the Dog game again. That is fun. That is fun. But other than that, just I don't know. Kind of winging it. I'm gonna keep working on getting all of the pieces of the puzzle put back together one at a time. But and I will try to be more on the posting content on the social medias. But if you do want to follow the pieces, I'm on Twitch and YouTube at Splash Screen Gaming, Facebook and Instagram at the Team Splash Screen, and Twitter is Splash Screen G. And I don't know if you want to check that stuff out. I post things there every so often. But But that's about it for now, I guess, right?
Nice. Nate?
For myself, I don't have anything. I have no idea. I just downloaded Layers of Fear 2 because it was free on the Epic
Made a
Store.
sequel?
Yeah, Layers of
Huh.
Fear 2 is free on the Epic Store. So I'll probably play that, hopefully. I seem... The most active streams that I typically have seem to be when I do horror stuff. So
I know, right?
like,
People like scary stuff.
like
People
I like
being
playing them,
spooked.
but like fucking watch me have actual fun with people. Let me do
Right.
that instead of just to get spooked by myself.
But that's the content. See,
Yeah.
it's easy content. Easy
Yeah.
content.
I'm gonna do
People
Layers
like
of
it.
Fear.
How do you think PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye got
true.
big?
That's true. Fucking
They
getting
started with
spooked.
that.
Like that's the thing is like the other game that I'm gonna be playing. If I can get it in before, that's what she's.
Hey.
If I can actually play it before November, I hope to do it maybe like the night of Halloween, because Blair Witch becomes free on the Epic Store October 29th, which
Does
is
it
kinda
really?
sus. Yeah,
Uh,
it's the next free game.
Nate,
Hmm.
Blair Witch is on Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had Game Pass in months. Oh, I just got Game Pass
you just
again.
got it, you fucking
right.
idiot.
Got it.
So I can do that.
There you
but yeah,
go.
Game Pass, fucking shit. Blair Witch is probably going to be the next one I play as well. I don't know. I might
You know what?
toss it up between that or Layers of Fear. I think Blair Witch is a
No.
little bit scarier.
No. Play Blair Witch.
Okay.
Play it before next podcast.
Why why are you side eyeing me like you know some shit? I'm concerned.
Because I'll play it too and we'll talk about it.
Okay. Oh, bet.
This way we
Oh,
can
all
hold
right.
each other
Oh,
accountable
hey.
to making sure some shit gets
Hold
done.
on.
We
Yeah.
all have to make
You guys,
content.
okay,
Do
fuck
you-
me, I guess.
Do you have
You guys
Blair
just
Witch?
leave it.
Yeah,
just
fuck
guys
that
just
guy.
leaving me out.
Yeah.
Do you have Blair
Alright,
Witch?
cool,
I have Game Pass.
Hey James, play
No,
Blair
no,
Witch.
you guys honestly don't want me a part of this. I mean,
I didn't even.
you guys are talking about it, and I'm just sitting here. Maybe I want to pet the dog in Blair Witch as well. I don't
You
know.
pet the dog in Blair Witch.
I know what you're
Yeah, you
talking
can.
about.
Let's all play some Blair Witch.
All
All right, we're all playing Blair Witch. Walker, if you're watching this, play Blair Witch.
Yep.
Play Blair Witch.
We'll
Same
talk
with
Mark,
about it.
if you're watching, play Blair Witch.
And then we'll make a montage of us dying repeatedly.
Mark's really busy, so I don't want to.
That's true.
I know.
If you're not busy, play Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Other than that, I hope to play. I'm gonna play Blair Witch. It's gonna happen.
There we go. There we
Um,
go, baby.
The problem is I may or may not stream it. We'll see how I'm feeling. Because I do have to. I don't know if I'm gonna get my tonsils out on Tuesday, if they're just gonna send me, or I'm gonna have to get it scheduled. So we'll see. But other than that, as of right now, I have no information for you. I've kind of been like dark on the social medias recently, just because I haven't really been focusing on that at the moment. Have been looking at the like moving and whatnot into like getting out of Erie and all that good stuff. And I've also just been hanging out with people. A lot of the Best Buy homies and a couple of my other friends around. But yeah, find me social media. If you see my name on, I imagine someone's stream, that's what you can find me on. Everything. I believe it's Nathan Rivers _ sometimes in Instagram.
I don't have that, man. I'm sorry. I need to fix it. Mine says
No,
Wife
dude, you're
Kitsune
fine.
right now.
I might fucking change it again because I don't fucking know. My life's a mess. That's all from me. Thank you, folks.
Okay. I love you.
Nice.
Hey, real quick, Noodles.
Yeah.
Proctor Piff says, I hope you're studying your rice wine making.
My arch rival,
Uh-huh.
John E. Pasta.
John E.
John
Pasta
E.
versus
Pasta.
Jim E. Noodles.
Well, yes, I have been studying the art of making rice wine.
Yeah. See, what the audience doesn't know is backstage, the epic battle that takes place between the noodles and the spaghetti is strong. There's a lot of condescending looks.
The noodles and the pasta.
The noodles and the pastas. Proctor says it's going down. Be aware.
When's it going down?
Proctor, he wants to know when it's going down.
I'm watching your chat. Don't worry.
He says, I'll set up the kitchen.
The kitchen.
So I hope
The
you're ready.
kitchen.
This shit, it's gonna happen.
ordering yeast, so it's soon. Well, it depends. I mean, like my schedule's kind of my schedule's kind of full. We would kind of have to coordinate for like a good time because I could be a busy boy.
What do you mean good time? This is revenge.
Yeah, but like I got that thing on Wednesday, New Year's Eve.
Sit on top of the water tower on New Year's Eve. Says he'll have 2 gallons of rice wine
What if I just bring rice?
and a tomahawk
Yeah,
made out
and
of.
smash. What if I bring rice and just pour it into wine and call it rice wine?
Like if you put it in a pitcher and then dump it and just say it's wine.
Yeah,
I like
there you
that.
go.
That's strong.
Yeah.
He says
That's
he's
power
okay
move.
with that. He says he's all right with that.
Okay. Well, I guess New Year's Eve we're gonna have a throwdown, rice wine throwdown.
Isn't that the podcast? Or close to that?
28th, I think is
Okay.
if I lined my dates up correctly.
Well, then you should do it.
'Cause
On...
I was worried it was gonna be on my birthday, and who knows what I'm doing on my birthday? Probably sitting at home crying.
That's what I usually do.
Yeah,
Is that what most of
that's
us
what I
do?
every day. But hey, thank you all for listening.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was
And
a,
that's
remember,
a
we're doing a podcast too.
the end of that kind of just got everywhere.
Yeah. You can find us in
Stay tuned for that.
find us in all the socials: Facebook, Instagram,
Podbean,
YouTube, Podbean,
Spotify.
Spotify.
Are we on iHeartRadio? 'Cause
We
I
are
couldn't
on
find us.
iHeartRadio.
I could not
We're
find us.
also on.
I have to find us.
Are we on Deezer? No, we're on Amazon Music. We're on iTunes, Google Play Podcasts. I'm sure you can find it on some weird Russian site. And on Twitter at what, Nate?
LVL Unlocked Pod. That is LVL Unlocked Pod.
God, I was really hoping he would screw it up. That's kind of why I asked him.
I've done it twice. I've fucked up twice. Not again.
Oh, you could also text us at 867-5309.
Seductive
You
voices.
can also text us there. And also don't forget to subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/Level Unlocked Podcast. Am I forgetting anything, gentlemen?
I do not believe you are, good sir.
Okay, cool. Hey,
We did it.
podcasters, away.
Away!
Whoosh.
Our powers combined. This is Captain Planet.
We self-destruct a podcast. Night, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen.